I always thought of shit like, I'm gonna make music. I'm gonna make music that I would listen to on the regular. So that's what I did. I'm so influenced by Waka Flocka, old Juicy J, old 3 6 Mafia, all that shit, Lil B, all that shit. I just put all that shit into a blender, and you know what I'm saying, just made it my own swag. I got a homie that I knew since high school and shit, probably before I like 8th grade maybe, and his name's Skinny Scumbag, and he had made this group. He came to me, he was like, yo, I got this group called Scumbag World. It's him, my other homie was in it, and Pablo was shooting their videos. So he came to me, he was like, yo, I want you to be in the group. I'm like, I don't even rap, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I hadn't been rapping yet. And he was like, nah, bro, it don't even matter. Like, you can just, you know what I'm saying, just be in the group to be in it. Like, just to look cool. So I was like, all right, sure, whatever. So he was like, try it out. If you don't want to do it after you try it, then cool. But at least try it. So I'm like, all right, bet. So we meet up at Distortion. Was that the video?
Yeah.
So
it was like next to Tampa skate park.
Word. All right, so we all meet up for my boy Skinny's music video. That's where I meet Pablo for the first time. And there's Skinny Scumbag and then Lil Scumbag. That's my other homie that I've known since I was in fucking middle school. So I still needed a name. So I was like, damn, like I need something cool. So I thought about Baby Scumbag, cause I thought about like Cash Money, Birdman, like, all right, Baby Scumbag, that sounds cool. So I tried changing my name to that on Instagram, Twitter, all that shit, cause it was just some other shit before that, and it was taken. So I was like, oh damn, I need to improvise. I need a new name, but I like Baby Scumbag. So what I did was I just put the big in front of it, made it Big Baby Scumbag, and I just been running with that since then. And then not only that, but it's kind of like a pun, because growing up, my dad used to call me Big Boy, so it's kind of funny. Now my name is Big Baby. But yeah, that's how I got my name, Big Baby Scumbag. Being in Tampa is pretty cool. Being in Tampa's like a boiling pot of a whole bunch of different types of music. Like Tampa got everything for everybody. They got alternative rap, hip hop rap, trap, silly like meme rap, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, we got everything. Like it was easy for me to really do my thing in Tampa just because I was on a whole nother wave than everybody else. So I stood out right, like right out the gate. So I guess that's why so many people in the city gravitated towards me so strong at first. And it was just like, you know what, like he got something, you feel me? Because I mean, as far as I know, nobody coming out of Tampa was making the type of shit that I was making. I think we work so well just because, like, I don't know, like we know what each other like, you know what I mean? Like we've worked on so many videos to where it's like we know what's gonna work, we know what's not gonna work. And at the same time too, is like when you work with other people, when you work with videographers you don't know, or with people of any profession that you don't know, it's almost like you're a little hesitant to be like, yo, I don't like that, or change that around, you know what I mean? Like you're a little hesitant to really put your input on it, because you don't know how they're gonna take it. But I'll be like, yo, like change this around, and then we'll change it around. He'll be like, damn, yo, this shit is fire, so, and like he'll do the same to me too. Like he'll be like, yo, redo this or redo that. We'll shoot the same scene like fucking 10 different times until we get it right. So like it's both a constructive criticism on both of our sides, and that's basically what make it work. Me and Oliver met through Twitter. I'm gonna say last summer, like around June, July 2017. And what's so funny is like he followed me first, and 2 weeks before he followed me, one of my homies from back home, Dylan, he had showed me Oliver's music. He was like, "Yo, have you heard of Oliver Francis?" I'm like, "Nah, I haven't heard of him." So he shows me his music. I'm like, "Damn, this shit is fire." So lo and behold, 2 weeks later, Oliver follows me out of nowhere. I feel like it was just some law of attraction type of shit. I don't know, but it was pretty dope. And we hit it off like right off the bat. He was fucking with one of my homies, Lil Zayla, and that's how Oliver discovered me. So shouts out Lil Zayla. But when he started his first tour last year, was his first tour that he's ever been on, I believe. And he reached out to me to get on a few days. I didn't do the whole tour. I did Houston, Austin, DC, and New York. I was gonna do the Cali dates, but that was right around the same time that I went out to London with Zach Fox. So I couldn't make the Cali dates, but those 4 dates we did, like every show was fucking crazy. And his fans, what I like about his fans is his fans gravitate to me so well. It's not like, oh, like I kind of like it. Like his fans go hard for me too, and now his fans are my fans, so they get excited to see me when we pull up the shows and shit. It's funny. Funny story is, all right, I actually opened up for Father like 3 years ago in Tampa when it was like right when Risk came out. And I remember being there and being like, you know what, I feel like we gonna make a song in the future. And I tell him the story now and he don't remember me opening up, but I don't expect him to. But I think the first time Father got put onto my music is through NetArb. NetArb had been showing Zach and Father my stuff, and I didn't even know. So one day, I'm on SoundCloud and I'm going through my notifications, and it says that it popped up that Father like jelly, and I'm like, oh shit, this is crazy. This is like last summer, like around the same time, me and Oliver linked up. So I'm like, damn, yo, what a coincidence. It's crazy. So like a few months go by, and I started fucking with Zach Fox, and that's how we had linked up. We linked up for the first time when we had both went to London. It was Zach's birthday, and he was just like, he had hit me up. He was like, yo, I got a birthday party. Well, my birthday is coming up in December, and I want to throw a party out in London. Throw like a little DJ set, whatever. And he wanted me to come with him. So that was pretty dope. That was my first time out the country too. So shouts out Zach Fox. Shouts out London. We went back to London. Zach didn't come the second time, but this past summer, like last July maybe, me and Father and Danger Inc. Went out to London for a show. We did some modeling and shit. It was cool. I fuck with London. Honestly, I wouldn't mind living out there. They got their food is very interesting, but yeah, I wouldn't mind living out there. I just like singles. This goes back to us shooting a video for every song. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like I got the urge to shoot a video for every song. Like I'll be telling him, I'm like, yo, I got all these songs, but I want to shoot a video for all of them. I mean, I feel like my reason behind not dropping the tape yet is because I don't know. I feel like my fan base isn't where it needs to be. I know fans are hitting me up every day asking for a tape. Honestly, I got enough songs to drop one. But it's gonna come. It's gonna come. It's nothing. I feel like it's never nothing to rush. Like I'm not like I need to drop a tape. Like I gotta drop a project. You know, like I'm doing good right now. So shit, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But of course, I'm gonna drop a project. I'm gonna definitely drop a project 2019 though. That's facts. But yeah, like I like singles. I like singles. I like dropping a video with the song at the same time. Just that whole rollout. That's been the formula for the past 2.5, 3 years, you know, so it just goes back to if it ain't broke, don't fix it. A lot of my songs, I don't think of the title until after the song is done with, after the video is shot, all that shit. And then I'll make up a name for it. Some songs I already got the name in my head and I just write around the name of the song. Like Jelly, for instance. Jelly wasn't supposed to be named Jelly, but it fits now, but I originally named it Juice. And Pablo was like, yo, there's too many songs out called Juice. But I was like, so what, man? Like, what else we gonna name it? So he was like, we should name it Jelly. And I'm like, Jelly? The fuck? Like, I thought it sounded weird at first, but he was like, nah, like, that shit's gonna be fire, like, name it Jelly. And I was like, alright, for sure. And lo and behold, it works now, and I don't know of any other people's songs called Jelly, so it did work out, for sure. And like, I be naming songs about celebrities and shit. I feel like I definitely got that from Lil B. Like, I got Jameis Winston, not even celebrities, but like pop culture figures. Like Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne isn't a real person. You know what I mean? I got a song called Nicole Richie. That's not out yet. My very first song was called Jessica Simpson. I don't know where the fuck that song is at, man. I know somebody deep down in the dark web has a file of this song, and I know like farther down the line in the future somebody's gonna like leak the song somewhere on like a re-edit fucking thread or some shit. I know it's gonna happen. But yeah, like I feel like those songs named after people, those are the funner songs to do. In Florida, NASCAR is a real big thing. When I was growing up, all of my homies and like a lot of older people wore like NASCAR jackets. And like none of us was watching NASCAR, but everybody just thought the jackets looked cool. Like we was wearing jackets with Tony the Tiger on it and shit, like Frosted Flakes jackets and Scooby-Doo jackets, and you would go to the Florida State Fair. They selling NASCAR jackets with fucking strawberry shortcake on it and shit, and Teletubbies. You know, like it was just a fashion statement. Honestly, when I was younger, you know. So when I started rapping and shit, it was like I took that and I just took that shit to a whole new level. And another person that made the NASCAR wave possible for me was Black Cray, because Black Cray has a song called Dale Earnhardt, I believe. If it's not Dale Earnhardt, it's called Lil Earnhardt or something. But yeah, shouts out Black Cray. He got a song out called Daytona 500. It's a few NASCAR inspired songs that he made like 2014, 15. I started rapping 2015, so shouts out Cray. But when I made Dale Earnhardt, it was funny because like I didn't expect a cosign from Dale Earnhardt, just because all the other songs I did about celebrities and shit, they didn't reach out to me, they didn't acknowledge it or nothing. So I'm just like, you know, I'm just make it to have fun. So when it finally dropped, like 2 days after it dropped, Pablo's like, yo, Dale Earnhardt just liked the video. And I'm like, no way, get the fuck out of here. So I go on his thing, and lo and behold, he liked the video. He responded to my tweet, and he said, keep doing your thing, man. Nice hats. And I was like, yo, the whole time I was like, yo, this is unreal right now. And he had made a tweet, and he had said, NASCAR and hip hop, I like when they cross paths. So I feel like with that, I made history. I made history with that. Alright, so 2016 is when I made Jelly. The Jelly beat, I leased that beat. I leased it for like $30 on on Poloboyshawty's it wasn't a track train. I think it was My Flash. It was My Flash. And he didn't know about me at all. Like, it was no like, oh, he sent me the beat type shit. Like, we've been on each other. Like, nah, like, I've been a fan of him because he had produced shit for mad other people already. He had produced shit for Yachty and Famous Dex and shit like that. So I had already fucked with his beat. So I leased the beat, made the song. I sent him the song, and well, before I sent him the song, he had made a tweet. He was like, yo, send me music. I'm going to play it on Periscope. I'm going to listen to your music on Periscope. Just send it over. So I was like, all right, bet. I'm going to send him the song. Hopefully he fucks with it. And he, you know what I'm saying, he co-signs it. So I send him the song, and this is while I'm at work. And, like, I was like, damn, I might have missed the Periscope. I don't know if he played it or not. So right when I go on break, I go on Periscope, and he's playing the fucking song. Like, he's into it. I'm like, yo, this shit's crazy. So right after that, like, we started talking and shit. He's like, yo, I fuck with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you need any more beats, I got you. Like, don't even worry about it. You know what I mean? So we just developed that relationship and shit. Honestly, we got like a project's worth of material just sitting around. That might be one of the projects that drop in 2019 as well. Honestly, another thing too is I feel like that song alone, Jelly, helped me find my sound. Honestly, I want to take it outside of music. I want to be able to do other shit outside of music eventually, like, you know, have like a web series or like a vlog, like, you know, YouTube series, cooking show, like, I don't know, like acting roles here and there on Netflix, and, you know, just like shit like that. I just don't want to be bound to rapping. I don't want to just rap for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to be fucking 40 years old just doing other shit, like just investing my money into other shit, like, you know, because that's really where you can fall back on, you know. I don't want to be fucking 50 years old still trying to put out a fucking mixtape. Like, that's my goal right there. Just taking this rap shit and the popularity I got right now and just flipping that shit and, you know, just doing something else with it on some entrepreneur type shit. That's my biggest goal, honestly.